of moms and dads out there trying to put food on the table. Talked to thousands of people in Arizona, and they're struggling.
What we need is someone to look out for you, to fight for you, and I am probably going to be that person.
Ahead of Arizona's U.S. Senate debate tonight, we are wondering why there is such a difference in our Senate and presidential polling numbers. Why does Lake trail Trump? Why does Gallego outpace Harris in Arizona?
And joining us is Mike Noble, the founder of Arizona-based polling firm Noble Predictive Insights. And Mike, good morning. Before we start comparing people in the same party, let's start with the difference in polling between Republican Kari Lake and Ruben Gallego. Does he still have a big lead?
Yeah, I mean, it's, and by the way, good morning, and I don't know how I got coerced into this early hour, but you all are good over there.
We love you, Mike.
I clearly love you, too, to be up this early, but no, happy to be here. And yeah, it's been really fascinating about the Senate race is that, you know, in last polling we had Lake down 7 to Ruben, but I mean, don't take our word for it. I mean, you just, you know, pick your poll. Republican pollster, Democrat pollster, nonpartisan. I mean, the current average on the polling averages in that race has Ruben up 7.8. Some people, such as like Fox News, Cook Political Report, or Marist, are three different outlets, had Gallego ahead by double digits. Where, you know, I think only one person had the race as close, which was Rasmussen Reports, which is Ruben +2. I mean, but overall, I mean, there's been quite the disparity, frankly, in the Senate race, which is crazy because Trump is slightly ahead in the state, and generically, just a generic Republican and a generic Democrat, it's a slight edge to Republicans, but yet Lake is very much underperforming compared to Ruben.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What is the difference between Kamala Harris's and Ruben Gallego's Arizona polling numbers, and on the other side of the aisle, what's the difference between Kari Lake and Donald Trump's numbers? And what do you chalk that up to?
All right, so let's cut this in a couple parts. So first part is so Harris and Ruben. So for example, Harris is up by about 12 points with his Hispanic Latinos in Arizona. So looking at that one key swing demographic group here. But yet Ruben is up by about 25 points with that group. So like more than double than the top of the ticket, Kamala Harris. So like, so there's one key group, and you look at like suburbanites or independent voters, other key swing groups. Ruben is outperforming Harris in both of those. And, you know, Harris isn't doing terribly by any stretch in Arizona with them, but, you know, typically the top of the ticket is the strongest end of it. And that's, you know, how it is with Trump. Trump is hands down of all Republicans you poll, he currently polls the highest. So he outperforms the generic polling, where Lake is very much underperforming. And so best way to describe Lake stuff, like a lot of people go like, oh, she's a Donald Trump of Arizona. I'm like, well, that's true and it's not. It's like she has all the baggage Trump has, but none of the positives. Case in point, if you compare her numbers among a bunch of key base groups or swing groups of her number versus Trump, Lake is down, 7-8 points, but or double digits in certain cases, where she's just very much underperforming Trump.
Hey, Mike.
So it's more of a Lake problem, I think.
Mike, we only have like 30 seconds. So really quick, if you could tell each candidate one thing they need to do to help themselves tonight, what would it be?
Oh, in the debate, I think the first thing, Ruben, I think he needs to keep making the compare and contrast and basically doing what he's doing. And with Lake, I think the big key, at least from the focus groups and everything that I've done, she just needs to really articulate her message. She just really needs to show like what she's standing on, what she's running for, and what does it look like if voters vote for her. And I think that'd be a big benefit for her.
All right. That is Mike Noble of Noble Predictive Insights. And tonight's commercial-free hour-long U.S. Senate debate begins at 6 here on KTAR, followed by a special recap hosted by Barry Markson. You can listen on 92.3 FM here on the KTAR News app and at KTAR.com.
Thanks for watching Arizona's Morning News. Click to watch more from KTAR News and hit the button in the middle to subscribe.